Alright, what is up guys? Mr. Tasty still doing my thing. So I don't have an excuse as to why this video is being posted so late. I really don't want to give an excuse, but I did start a new career. The summer happened, I went to the gym more, I made new friends, so that's kind of my excuse. But I did want to say thank you guys for staying with me. You guys are amazing. I would say that it is a few weeks past the middle of summer point right now, and the weather is still freaking hot, and whether you like it or not, you're probably still gonna go to a summer party and you're gonna be eating some of these bad boys.
Yo, I ain't here for the money, I ain't here for the fame. Though it might be nice to own a jet plane, I'ma do it all for you.
My all-time favorite snack has got to be chips. It's my solid go-to, but not just any chips, these bad boys right here, Doritos. In my personal opinion, Doritos have been, and currently are, the powerhouse of the chip world. And they've been that way for, well, as long as I've been alive, and a lot earlier than that. So it did get me thinking the other day, I like chips, and I like spicy food. We're making a video. So in today's video, as I'm pretty sure you probably guessed from the title, I will be trying as many Dorito flavors as I possibly can that claim to be spicy, to find out if they really are. And of course the best tasting ones while we're at it, you know, why not? So the collective history of Doritos is quite fascinating for those of you who don't know, ungrateful millennials. I do believe Doritos has one of the most interesting backstories out of all the Mr. Tasty videos thus far. It really is interesting to see how products are made and discovered and created, and Doritos definitely has one of those stories. Now, of course, I am paraphrasing a lot of history here, so please bear with me. So the story goes a bit like this. Doritos were actually thought of as a snack at no other place than Disneyland. I'm not joking. Pause the video. This is not a test. I'm dead serious. Look it up yourself. The earliest known recipe for Doritos began like this. It started off in a restaurant in Disneyland named Casa de Frito. And I'm also not making that up. Stop the video, this is not a test, this is the real deal, look it up yourself. So in essence, how they got started, the Casa de Frito restaurant would cut up tortilla squares and deep fry them, add seasoning, and serve them up in the restaurant as a snack to their customers. Whether or not they serve them up as an entree or an appetizer is still a mystery to a lot of people, but I'm guessing since they were just chips, they would probably be just a snack. So how Doritos were specifically created and thought about goes a bit like this. A guy named Arch West during the 1960s, who happened to be a Frito-Lay marketing executive, visited Casa de Frito at the same time period and noticed the chip's popularity in the restaurant. So Alex West at the time decided to make a deal with Alex Food in 1964, which was the main company provider of a lot of food items that were served in Casa de Frito, and made a deal with them to produce the snack chip regionally for quite some time, until they were overwhelmed by volume and demand. Then Alex decided to switch the production to offsite in their Tulsa, Oklahoma plant, I believe, to manage volume. So a short time after that, the chips were mass produced in 1966 as the official name Dorito. And the rest, as you can possibly imagine, is history. So thank you, Doritos. You guys are amazing. You definitely deserve a round of applause for your awesome creativity. So it is important to note, for those of you who know my videos, I do like to talk about the background company of how things were created, not just the food item itself. So Doritos, it's important to note that Frito-Lay is actually a subsidiary of the Pepsi company, which means Pepsi owns them. And they have been for quite some time, I think during the 60s. So as you can probably imagine, a lot of different flavors came and went over the decades. There've been a lot of branding, marketing, special seasonal things with Doritos and products. It's also important to note that Frito-Lay is also responsible for a lot of other well-known products like Lay's potato chips, Funyuns, Roll's Gold. So currently, the two most popular flavors, I'm sure you probably imagine this by now, is the nacho chip and the ranch right now, the two top selling flavors. However, the original flavor was actually this flavor right here, taco, which was the first flavor thought about before the nacho and ranch came on the scene. I'm personally a ranch flavor myself, Team Ranch. Okay, so let's just get right into it, get to eating. So disclaimer before we begin, the Dorito flavors that I have for you guys today to show off represents a fraction, I'm literally a fraction of all the Dorito varieties out there in the market, especially the spicy ones. I think I got my hand on, I want to say 12 to 15 different varieties. In the United States specifically, I want to say there's more than 30. Some of the items that you just can't find, I scoured eBay and Amazon, I just could not find them to save my life. And that's not including the flavors across the pond in Europe. Japan has a lot of different flavors too. It's interesting to see other countries' takes on, or take on a lot of American products. So it's interesting just to take a look to see what kind of flavors they have. I saw like shrimp and a few other weird flavors that I definitely want to try, but I'll do that for another video. So let's do it. All right, so I'm gonna start with the salsa verde flavor. If it's spicy, a lot of the Dorito chips claim to be kind of like a bold flavor. Kind of have to. Smell test. It smells like corn chips. And the bag is pretty full. I don't know if you can see that. It's not, it's like, there's only a little bit of air, surprisingly. First up, I want to get a good sample. Okay. Okay. If I had to put a guess on it, there's definitely a lime flavor. Salsa verde. There's a little bit of heat. Not noticeable that much, and keep in mind that I love spicy food, as you can probably know from my last video. There's definitely a lime flavor associated with it. The packaging is nice, like the green catches people's eyes. Try it again for you guys. A little spice. That lime, the lime flavor keeps coming back. It's not overwhelming. There's like a spicy lime, kind of like tahini, you know, stuff you put stuff. So salsa verde. So the next variety is one of the flavors that I had to track down. I couldn't find this in the store. I had to buy it online, admittedly. And that is the pure paprika. I can't say that. Paprika. Pure paprika. Pure paprika. Okay, first time I've ever eaten this chip, going in right now. Pure paprika. Okay. Okay. So, first flavor that I sense is, you know, that like the top ramen flavor? That's this. It tastes like top ramen. There's the corn flavor coming through. It smells like corn chips. You know that top ramen package that you get? Kind of tastes like chicken bouillon. It's that with like a little bit of spice to it. Like a little bit of heat. This isn't spicy at all. This is like 0% spicy. This is, if I gave this to somebody who hates spicy food and I didn't tell them what that was, they're like, oh, it's just a regular corn chip. But right when you bite into it, it's definitely a strong chicken bouillon. I don't know if they call it paprika or not. It barely tastes like it. So next up we have, I don't know how to pronounce this, FLAMAS. So it definitely looks like one of the Mexican varieties, because Mexico has a ton of different varieties of Doritos, and of course in like different branding. So I know they are known for their spicy food, so we'll see how this works. Okay, so the last two varieties smell like corn chips in the bag. This doesn't smell like corn chips in the bag. This smells like spicy. And the chips are like bright red. You can see this. The autofocus on my camera sucks, so I'm not gonna do that. It's like bright red. I'm getting nervous now. Uh-oh. Whoa! Okay. See that little picture right there of a lime? That's the first flavor that you get as a lime. And then the heat comes in. Okay. This is definitely one of the brands that is noticeably spicy. So when you eat it, I'm guessing you have to keep eating to like get the spice. Where's my napkin? I never bring a napkin in all of my videos. You'd think that'd be like the main thing I'm looking for when I do food review items. Okay. Oh my god. So the lime flavor in this one, FLAMAS, is almost like overwhelming. Someone just drowned it in lime. I like lime, don't get me wrong, but goddamn. Okay, so next up we have one of those seasonal things that you probably like seen advertising for, Doritos Jacked. So quick note, Doritos Jacked actually came in I think 3 other flavors, including this one. But I got my hands on the ranch dipped hot wings because I like ranch and I like hot wings. Smell test, smells like hot wings. Like the last one, this one is bright red and the chip is gigantic. Look at the size of that chip. I'll just get another one because I can't fit that in my mouth. Ranch dipped hot wings from Doritos going in. Okay. There we go. There we go. I like it. Okay. So all the flavor is gonna happen on the first 3 seconds. The last 3 seconds, when you crunch the chip down in your mouth, it's just like a corn chip. Kind of interesting how that works. So you do get the ranch flavor, a little bit of spice to it. You definitely get that ranch flavor. It's delicious. The back end, when you're done eating it, the flavor doesn't stay there very long. Okay, so number 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 on the list. We're on chip 5. Spider-Man. Doritos Jalapeno Cheddar. Okay, so again, this one smells like corn chips. The other, I want to say, the last 2 bags have smelled like chili. So this one is a bit smaller and golden color, not necessarily like bright red like the last 2. Excuse me. Jalapeno Cheddar from Doritos. Going in. Okay. Okay. Yeah. Like the name suggests, it is cheddar and it is jalapeno. Very, very accurate description, by the way, because this is exactly what it tastes like. You know, certain brands that you bite into it, it's like that's nothing what it says. That doesn't taste the way it sounds. Jalapeno, you get that jalapeno chili flavor, and then an overwhelming, not overwhelming, but a powerful cheddar push through on the flavor. Chip number 6. Again, I think this is another variety from our neighbors to the south, Mexico, Doritos Tapatio. So Tapatio is one of the most popular hot sauces, I think, in the US and in Mexico, as well as Cholula. I like Cholula. So I'm guessing, just a hunch, that this is going to be another spicy one, because it is a spicy hot sauce and it's good on like everything. The chips are like bright red, so that's an indication. Smell test. Oh, smells like chilies. Okay, so it's not as bright red as the actual package, but let's see what the flavor tastes like. It doesn't taste anything like Tapatio. 0. It's more comparable to the jalapeno cheddar. It's a good chip, just I don't think it's accurate in terms of what it says on the package. That's just me. But number 7 on our list, I want to say there's 12 or 15, so please stick around. Spicy sweet chili. Smell test, again, corn. You know, some bags are spicy, some bags have corn smell to them. Spicy sweet chili. Going in. Okay. Okay, yeah. So, I don't know if it was their intended purpose, but this tastes like Thai food. I guess that the spicy sweet chili coming through. It tastes like, I think Thai food or Chinese food, one of the two. But an interesting flavor. Definitely not used to that one. I didn't predict it happening. So the sweetness comes through a little bit on the chip. It's not hot at all. Good flavor, really good flavor. You like kind of like a Chinese food, Thai food, that kind of thing. That Asian influence on the flavors. Almost, not always, but almost has like a little top ramen flavor on the side here. Not like the last one. Okay, so that pretty much wraps up the end of the big packages. The next packages are going to be smaller because that's the only size I can possibly get these in. So let's just start with this one. So these are, I think, the newest flavor on the market. They're still doing commercials for this one. The Flamin' Hot Nacho. So this is the take on the original nacho, but just spicier, I guess. Oh, smells like corn chips, but they're bright red, so it's hopefully a positive indication. I can't really tell the difference between the nacho chip and these ones. Actually, hold on. Okay. Okay, so these ones are definitely noticeably spicy. I want to say we've had a few so far that are noticeably spicy. This one is one of them. Number 9. I want to say this is a bit similar to the brand we just tried, but this is spicy nacho in relation to Flamin' Hot Nacho. So these, to me, since I'm probably not sensitive to spicy food, taste just like the original nacho flavors. There's really no variation in spice. The flavor tastes the same. So number 10. So number 10 on the list isn't, I don't think it is a chip. It's more or less a snack. So I lied. Dorito. This is one of the varieties from Mexico. I got my hands on it. It comes in the variety pack that I bought. Oh, okay. So this one here and this one here kind of taste the same because it's like a chili lime, kind of tastes the same. It's just, I think this is this in chip form basically. Okay, so I forget what flavor we're on, but for the sake of time, Poppin' Jalapeno. I think this is just a take on the jalapeno cheddar that I tried. That's my prediction, at least. Here we go. I was correct. These two taste the same. Cheddar, jalapeno flavor. It's very similar to Poppin' Jalapeno. Good news, the last chip on our lineup, I think number 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 or 13 is Blaze in the little package. Okay, yeah. There we go. One of the surprising ones. There's one of those mesquite flavors to them. Like it's been smoked or grilled. I don't know how to say that correctly. One of the more interesting varieties, I would say, because it doesn't taste like a lot of the other ones. It's very distinct, very smoky, mesquite, charcoal, grill, spicy kind of situation going on. Not bad. So, okay, that is good news. That's all I have for you guys today. It's been really fun doing this video and trying all the spicy Dorito flavors as I possibly can get my hands on. Like I said earlier, the flavors that I had today represent a fraction of all the Dorito flavors possible, including the spicy ones. I could have got a lot more creative with this video, but I just wanted to get a nice sample size and do a review on the spiciness of the Doritos. I think we accomplished that today, so I'm happy. Give myself a pat on the back. Thank you very much. There are other flavors too. I think there's the first, second, and third degree kind of variety. There's more jacked varieties. You can get really creative, especially if you start looking in other countries and what they have as spicy. So I think that's a good thing. So if you really want to go outside your bubble here and try really exotic flavors, Go to other countries, not physically go there, but try their other flavors, and you might get a big surprise. So going back to my predictions, number one, all the flavors taste the same. That's been debunked. That's been completely debunked. It's not true at all. Except for, I want to say, a couple of them, they do taste relatively the same. I believe it was the popping jalapeno and the cheddar jalapeno, and then another of the flaming Doritos or the spicy Doritos. They taste the same. So a few of them do taste the same. In terms of number two prediction, spicy level all being mild, that's also been debunked. No, they don't have the same mild flavor to them. Some are not even spicy. Some are like in the middle of the road, and then there's a few in there that are like up there in terms of spicy. So I hope that is good for today. I don't have any more chips. Thank God that I don't, because I'm full. But yeah, so I don't know when I'm gonna upload my next video. I know I always say that I have more content coming, and I do. I just have ideas, but they just need to I just need to write scripts for them. I have an idea for my next video. It's gonna be pretty interesting. So that is it for today. Thank you guys for watching, and you guys have an awesome rest of the summer, and I will see you maybe in a month from now. I'll get some good stuff out. So peace.